said, Bryson and I were fixing to go to school. I was in the second, and I guess he was in like the sixth, because he was 4 years older than me. I might have been in the first.
This would have been probably in 1942.
Yeah, and so she kept watching the clouds, you know, and everything, and finally she said, well, I think it's all right for y'all to go ahead and go to school now. And just as we started out the front door, the porch started collapsing, and Mother was screaming, and she grabbed a hold of us and took us out. There was a fence row in the back, and she grabbed us, and there was a ditch, and she grabbed us and fell on top of us and held us down. And that fence was like this, and we were right here in the ditch, and a pole board from the other house, the Jones house up on the hill that blew away, came and went catty-cornered into that, like this right here. Went in here and just barely, if it had come on through, if it hadn't got caught in that fence, it would have hit Mother right in the head. But, so that's what happened, and it just happened so fast, you know, that it's a miracle that we were able to get out the back door before the whole house was.
And so the sidewalk ran just right along this road?
Yeah, right up there. And there was a sidewalk here that's not here anymore.
And whose house was this?
That was Mago's. I don't remember Mago's mother, but she was the sweetest thing. She used to cut apples up for me, slice them for me, and give me apples.
And it wasn't a big deal that they were black and they lived here and not at the back?
Well, see, the rest of it was black
really
all
Mom
past
and them
there.
were probably the only white folks who lived on this side.
Well,
of the road.
it was a nice neighborhood. We were here, and there wasn't any other white houses back there, I don't think. And then Dr. Griffin's house was a big, fine house, you know, and everything. But no, right there is where the house was, I'm pretty sure. And that might have been where the electricity came.
That post wasn't there.
You don't
That
think so?
long ago.
Well, probably not, but I don't know what it is too, though. And then the lake, see, was right down there. But it was real deep then, and it's, you know.
So you even remember the lake?
Oh gosh, yeah.
I remember
And
it was still there when Lisa.
and this was the Earhart's house, and that doesn't look anything like the Earhart's
You can
house.
tell where it was right here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This
but it
lower
was a
area
lot
right here.
deeper. And Phyllis was down here with a bunch of school kids and everything, and Daddy came down here and got her and whipped her with a. Here's where he lives.
Who?
What is it, Gibson or whatever his name is?
I thought that's where Malone lived.
Who?
The guy that city manager.
Yeah.
Oh,
And they
Danny Gillespie.
Yeah, Gillespie. And they took it was brick, and he said they took it off and it had siding and stucco at the top.
Oh, okay. Well, look at the glass and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, that's neat.
And that was probably, I don't know, he might have gotten it, but it seems like that was
Here's
original.
sidewalk.
Yeah, that's
Whose-
original.
Whose house was this?
Can't remember. Gosh, who was it?
And this is where you were a cheerleader?
Yes. I mean,
Yeah, she said yes.
So I thought you told me at one time. Now, where's Mom's house? Because what ended up.
Now that's
It's up by the school.
so. Look at it. So there's the.
The bleachers were here.
But
This-
look, so
and the
the
football field was
outfield,
here.
the outfield is the football field.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
Probably wasn't.
Well, the bleachers were here. You came in the fence here. The bleachers were here, and that was the football field. You didn't have a baseball field here, which I don't guess they did here. Well, they
Yeah.
did too. Yeah, they did have a baseball. And this is where the banker lived, right? I mean, Curtis lived here,
Oh, yes.
and it was a beautiful home. And look at it. Oh, it's grown up.
People living there.
Gosh, I know it looks so trashy.
I believe I
And that
could
was-
see a chainsaw.
Oh gosh, look all back in there. Oh, it's like a jungle. And then there on the corner, I think the banker lived here, and it was a fine house. And
That
then
house, the
right
roof was
here, a judge in Dallas lived here. What was his name? But he was from